So our students generally, majority, are more so going into a major of finance or accounting. So they are very number-based, and perhaps writing isn't a strength of theirs. So we specifically now teach them how to reference, how to write, how to research. One of the key things that we did to try to help with the students is collaborating with other parts of the university who had skills in this area. So an example is I worked very closely with a academic librarian manager who looks after the business school, and they created our training content for our teaching team, but also the required slides for our students to have in class. And then on top of that, they brought in basically drop-in consult sessions for our students so that if they didn't get their answered in class or they were overwhelmed, which is quite normal for research for anyone, they could actually go and have a consult with the librarians. We also worked with another part of the university, which is all about academic skill development, and had them come in, and we called it masterclass. And they ran a presentation skills masterclass on how to pitch your idea, because our presentation is actually done with an industry partner, very, very large multinational, and the best groups go there and pitch that idea to them to fix a problem for one of their brands, which they actually use. So collaboration is key. We're a university. We have so many people who have the skills. Use them to help our students. We changed our assessment to be authentic assessment. So the context of being in a real business and providing a real report for a real company. But also we changed it so that everything they do in classes in terms of like case study analysis is mirrored in those assessment items. So they're developing that skill in class. The other thing I did was consider workload. So when I came as the coordinator, even though I've been part of the unit for many years, is we had case studies, 10 of them, 25-page Harvard Business Review case studies, one every week, on top of 4 30-page journal articles, plus the lecture material, etc. So our students generally, when they got to week 4 or 5, would just burn out and they just stopped reading. And so what I did was I reduced the cases to only being 3 or 4 a semester, and we reused them in certain weeks so that they got to know the client, as we call it, the case, really well. And there was less need to read the whole thing again and be overwhelmed. And we found their confidence in class about talking about that case increased. And also there were even comments in our surveys and that they really appreciated that although there's a lot of reading, there was less compared to what they had heard from their friends who'd done the unit previously.